interested in defeat. You'll see, Dad has failed many times. He wanted to be a lawyer, but he quit it. He wanted to be a philosopher, but he also quit it. He tried to work in an office, and he ended in a hospital twice. Your dad is a writer because there's nothing else he could be. Literature is a place where we enjoy with our failures, our deformity, our impotence, and our madness. Daddy likes his job because writing is the art of defeat. When you play, play to win. If you win, celebrate. But if you lose, sit down and watch how the world creates literature. I love you, your father, Juan. Thank you. I'm going to read 2 more letters. They're pretty short, don't worry. Dear son, in the world you have girls and you have boys. But there is also people who are neither girls nor boys. Others feel at the same time a girl and a boy. Some people were born a boy but feel like a girl. Or the other way around, or everything upside down. You can fancy whoever you fancy and love and like whoever you find. You can love any person because that's what we are. Beyond labels, beyond rules, beyond the ideas we try to impose. In this world, there is much more than just girls and boys, and you can be whatever you want. I love you, your father, Juan. Okay, this is the last letter I'm going to read. Who in this room is a father? Can raise your hands. None of you is a father?
Yeah. One.
Okay, one?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah.
Dear son, since I was little, I've had this recurring nightmare. My mother coming to my room telling me that my father was dead. Sometimes at school, I had a feeling that he was gone. I excused myself only to call him to the office to see that he was okay. Since you were born, I have that dream no more. What I'm afraid of now is that something happens to you. It's not a sharp fear. It's not that it's not there all the time. Most of my days, I think of you in situations of joy and love. The fear is like a window someone left open, that every now and then lets an uncomfortable cold in. You are 3 years old now. And some nights I go to you to see if you're still alive. It's not a rational nor a practical fear. There is nothing we can do about it. Your mother and I, we are very careful, but the fear is still there, subtle, hidden. I am not ashamed of this fear. It's just the other side of love. The price that the world has put for giving me something I love. If you ever read this, you might think I'm lying. That's because all I can do with the fear is hide it from you. I have to do it so that you can live a peaceful life. So that my death is just a nightmare, so that you know what fear is once you make me a grandfather. I love you, your father, Juan. And for the last poem, I was talking about fear and death. Yes, I did. ¿Te puedes quedar quietito? ¿Quieres hablar? He wants to speak. ¿Qué quieres decir?
Que yo soy gran esclavo, no.
He just said his name. Okay, son, thank you very much. A round of applause for him. Now we'll go with mommy. Okay, one last poem. I'm gonna call a friend, my newest friend in my life, because I met him yesterday. He's Dhruva. He's a poet from Assam, from here, and I'm going to read now a Spanish version of a poem of his. Vida, ¿por qué no pasás a visitarme? A la tarde junto al río, pongámosle un poco de azúcar al té. No te preocupes, no soy diabético. En mis labios sin brillo ya no siento lo dulce. Vida, ¿por qué no pasás a visitarme? Por mi choza de recuerdos, por favor, algún día ven a visitarme. Now I want to ask Dhruva to come to the stage. He's gonna need your help. I need 2 volunteers to help him come to the stage, please. And he's gonna read his poem in Assamese. So I need 2 volunteers. No.
Namaste.
Guarda, se porta mal, nos tenemos que ir. No, y si Guarda se porta mal, nos tenemos que ir. ¿Cómo te vas a portar? Bueno, ¿cómo te vas a portar? Escúchame, ¿cómo te vas a portar? Entonces abraza a mamá. Ahí va a ir una vida. Hay que portarse bien, no le toca el dedo. Búscalo con el papá, está diciendo un amigo de papá. ¿Sí o no? ¿Te vamos? Quédate creciendo. Entonces abajo de mamá y el silencio. La única cosa importante.
No quiero sentar.
No. Quietito bien.
A very good afternoon. I'm surprised I met yesterday night at 9:30 p.m. on the dinner set. Mr. Joan Askler. So I give him a poem of mine in Assamese, in English version. Then he said, told me to give him the Assamese version. Then my wife is there, and she asked him, "Do you know Assamese?" But I don't know, but I need this. And today morning he came and give his Spanish version of my poem. And the Assamese poem of mine is Jibon Ebar Ahibasun. Jibon, some calls it Jion. I don't know which is right. Jibon Ebar Ahibasun. More অশ্ৰুহিক্ত অনুভৱী পৰ্যায়টোত এবাৰ সোমাবাচোন। মৰা নদীৰ আবেলি দুয়ো মিলি চেনি কম চাহ খাম। ভয় নকৰিবা, মোৰ ডায়েবেটিছ নাই। বিবৰ্ণ ওঠত মোৰ মিঠাবোৰ তিতা লগা হ'ল। জীৱন এবাৰ আহিবাচোন, মোৰ অনুভৱী পৰ্যায়টোত এবাৰ সোমাবাচোন। Thank you very much.
The last thing I'm going to do in the stage, I would like to read the poem again, but one line in each language. Can we do that? you read one line in Assamese, and then I read.
Of course. Why not?
You go ahead. You start.
জীবন
Vida,
এবাৰ আহিবাচোন
¿por qué no pasás a visitarme?
মোৰ অশ্ৰুহিত অনুভৱী পৰ্যায়টোত এবাৰ সোমাবাচোন
A la tarde, junto al río,
মৰা নদীৰ আবেলিত দুয়ো মিলি চেনি কম চাহ খাম
pongámosle un poco de azúcar al té.
ভয় নকৰিবা মোৰ ডায়েবেটিছ নাই
No te preocupes, no soy diabético.
বিবৰ্ণ ওঠত মোৰ মিঠাবোৰ তিতা লগা হ'ল
En mis labios sin brillo ya no siento lo dulce.
জীৱন
Vida,
এবাৰ আহিবাচোন
¿por qué no pasás a visitarme?
মোৰ অনুভৱী পৰ্যায়টোত এবাৰ সোমাবাচোন
Por mi choza de recuerdos, por favor, ven a visitarme.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bola pengaji pula pun tadi. Next pagi betul.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I have told you, this session is going to be a special one. So it is a beautiful and special session. Thank you so much to all of you for this precious evening. We are really grateful having you here. A big round of applause for all of them. And especially lots and lots of love to the little one from Assam. Thank you to the attendees for making this evening successful. Thank you so much.